As being second language teacher or EFL teacher, you might also be wondering how we can make our students proficient readers, good readers, and what are the ways to develop this proficiency, this skill of making them expeditious reading speed or reading skills. So we will look at some of the ways, for example, skimming and scanning, and how they can be used to develop silent expeditious reading speed. So one of the kinds which can be used to increase silent speed, expeditious speed, is skimming and scanning. And in skimming, the major goal should be to get the main message of the text. And the topics could be on pollution, on any contemporary topic which is appealing. So in this regard, we train our students to get the main gist of the text and let them talk what the text is all about. This is important. If we don't let them talk what the text is all about, we may not be achieving the main purpose of skimming. After the students have skimmed the text, it's important to put them in pairs, in groups, and make them discuss. And this is how, if one of the students hasn't got very well the idea of the text, the other pen can give the input. So this is how, and in this regard, it's important, before involving students to skim the text, we can bring in some pre-reading task. Pre-reading task is, if for example, if the text is about pollution, we can give keywords to the students or the key terms to the students, and make them familiarize with the key terms, so that when they come across such key terms during the text, they are not hindered, right? So this is how activating this background knowledge can help them, their speed reading. So the research suggests that 300 to 400 words per minute can be a result of skimming. And in this regard, it's important that through skimming, students can be asked to identify which of the parts of the text needs rereading, so that the main message of the text can be appropriately decoded. And it's important that the research suggests that the text which we want to bring in for skimming shouldn't be longer than 2,000 words, because students feel involved, and the topics, as I have already mentioned, should be familiar and appealing to the students. So once they have skimmed the text, there need to be an activity which poses them questions regarding their comprehension. How was the text, how they comprehended, what was the message. For example, if it's on pollution, students can be involved to discuss what's pollution in the light of that text, right? So this is how skimming can be used as a useful activity to increase silent speed or make students expeditious reader. And on the other hand, as compared to skimming, scanning is also important. And in scanning, we make our students search for specific thing. For example, a number, a name, or particular information, or searching for text for a particular quotation, name, or date. So these two skills can be channelized to develop increasing silent speed. And these are important, and this is what is missing in the Pakistani language curriculum, because students are not encouraged to read speedily, read for comprehension purposes. And there are no activities for the teachers how they can train their students to become proficient silent readers.